International Antarctic Centre is an absolute must-visit when you're in Christchurch. It's only a couple of minutes from the airport, so it's perfect to stop by either as soon as you land or right before you fly out. I'd recommend setting aside around 3 to 4 hours to really enjoy everything. I was pleasantly surprised by how large and engaging the exhibits were. There are several activities to choose from, including a ride on the Hägglund, a Swedish-made military vehicle actually used in Antarctica. The ride itself lasts about 10 minutes and is a lot of fun. Request to ride in the front. You can also meet and pet the huskies, if that's your thing. Another standout is the snowstorm room, where you can feel what an Antarctic blast is like. They also show several films, but the highlight for me was the 4D theater experience. Avoid the first 2 rows and you will thank me later. And of course, the penguins. They have about a dozen of the smallest penguins, all rescues. You can't pet them, but you can get very close, and we happened to catch their feeding. Watching them eat squid was adorable. Overall, it's an informative and fascinating center that brings this mysterious continent to life. Christchurch is known as the gateway to Antarctica, and this place truly captures that spirit. Highly recommend. It was wonderfully interactive, interesting, and hands-on. The staff were great, except for the lady driver of the Hägglund's snowmobile. Great information and content, terrible delivery and no animation in her voice, sorry. Just one warning, there is a third party on the TripAdvisor app offering half-price tickets to the center. We looked everywhere online including the New Zealand TripAdvisor terms and conditions, which stated that we would be charged in NZ dollars, but it turned out to come through in US dollars. We paid more for the tickets than if we had have bought them at the center on the day. You cannot call TripAdvisor, there is no customer service. So buyer everywhere. We visited this as a general admission for 2 adults and 1 child, toddler. It was absolutely lovely and is a must-do for anyone passing through Christchurch. They also have an external area where you can meet/greet/interact with the husky breeds used for prior Antarctic expeditions. Very much child-friendly in most regards, changing tables located at multiple locations. Cafe located on site, sustenance not something to proactively seek out specifically. Parking available on site and free. What an amazing experience, from the simulation of an icebreaker ship to a ride through an obstacle course on a Terrabus-type vehicle, we loved it all. We were there for over 3 hours and had a private tour, worth it. There are movies that detail what it is like to live there during the summer season. There is also a room with snow and wind chills so you can feel how cold it gets. They provide gear. Highly recommend. Purchased tickets while in another country with great ease. Once arrived at the Antarctica Center, staff were very friendly, and explained things clearly. The experiences were amazing, from the Hägglund's field ride, storm experience, penguins, and the cute huskies. Very much recommended visiting. Lovely place. There are a few exhibit changes coming, so some areas were closed. Did the storm experience, and that certainly made you feel alive, especially at 20-ish Celsius. Watched the penguins swim around for ages, patted the huskies, and rode in a Hägglund. A great way to fill in a half day.